one of those situations where I had a long conversation with Adam Morgan, the co-writer. We met up a little bit before, and we said to each other we only got an hour to speak. This conversation lasted 3.5 hours, and we were still speaking. And started talking about the internet, started talking about sex, and it got into the fact that we talked about pornography and then sex addiction. It sort of snowballed into this conversation, and that was the starting point. I think, again, we built this relationship in hunger, which was so kind of tight. I think once you go through that kind of experience together, you survive it. And again, when we made Hunger, there was no low expectations. There was no expectations. So the fact that people responded to the film so well, and that we got on so well, it was a continuation of a journey, hopefully. I love film. And I think I've done my work in the classics, and looking at work. All the information, I suppose, becomes, and also painting. I mean, art and frames, and from Spanish painters and stuff, and from the 16th, 15th century. All those guys. I mean, it's sort of everything sort of occurs in your head, and then you have eyes, and then you shift the camera to frame. So it's. I don't know. I never think about it. All I'm thinking about when I'm shooting is how do I make the best thing possible right then and there. Yes, New York is good. The crews are fantastic. I mean, the New York crews, it was amazing. It was just such a close-knit family. It was wonderful. So it's one of those occasions where it was an extraordinary pleasure. What was happening in front of the camera, of course, was something else. But what was happening behind the camera was another thing, and it was wonderful.
Well, it was a great film, and I enjoyed it very much. And thank you so much for giving us your time.
My absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Thanks very much.